Hi everyone, this is Danielle Lazier, a San Francisco based real estate agent with Compass. For those of you who have been watching my videos, my new ring light hasn't arrived yet, but I think we do have better light today and it is on the way. And I have to say again that when it comes to marketing my property and my listings, I absolutely use professionals and do a beautiful job. I'm just having fun doing these at home, kind of on the fly. So today I wanted to talk to you about the housing market and the latest real estate news. Earlier today, First Republic Bank held a webinar with Ken Rosen, and it was quite interesting and one would have to say pretty grim. So, first of all, who is Ken Rosen? Ken Rosen is the chairman of the Rosen Consulting Group, a real estate market research firm, chairman of the Fisher Center for Real Estate and Urban Economics, and a professor emeritus at the Haas School of Business at the University of California, Berkeley. So he's a Bay Area guy, and suffice to say, he knows what he's talking about. So here's a few quick highlights on Ken's talk. The big point is watch the virus. The virus and how well we can contain or not contain and vaccinate will dictate how this is all going to go. Now, he mentioned something called post-pandemic shock syndrome. Will this lead some people to being more cautious, nervous, and conservative when it comes to making decisions and changes? My guess is yes for many, but not for all. Some folks are going to be motivated to make big changes, moves, and decisions as they contemplate that, life is short and we don't know what's coming around the corner, so why not go for what we want now? Mortgage rates are extremely low, but down payment and credit requirements are tightening. Banks are being more careful about who they lend to, plus they are busy. The housing sector is holding up well in relation to other areas. Of course, this is in comparison to sectors like hospitality, so the bar of comparison is pretty low. San Francisco specifically, he mentioned, of course you know this, but we are very dependent on tech and VC and the innovation economy. And so some of the companies and startups are suffering, and some companies will disappear before this is over. Of course, some are doing very well from this pandemic. Plus, we are the most unaffordable place to live in the country. And we were already experiencing issues related to this, right? And these issues were leading to some patterns of and trends of outmigration. And who can forget about the changes in the SALT tax deductions? Those have been brutal for high income earners in high tax states like California and New York, to name a couple. So it has not been the easiest place to live in San Francisco for a while now, and those quality of life issues are probably not turning around anytime soon. Many are speculating that this is the end of city life. We will all want to live in the suburbs or maybe even totally off grid in Montana or something like that. Ultimately, Ken's position and mine too is that most of us who are drawn to San Francisco and other urban areas are just not going to abandon ship. We will want to keep living here for all of the same reasons that we did before. Of course, right now we can't enjoy a lot of those reasons. Ken doesn't think we're going to see a free fall in the San Francisco real estate market. We may see some sort of correction, especially in the upper ends of the market. And he does anticipate a long, protracted recovery. Now, the lower half of the market in terms of price point, which, as crazy as it sounds, is probably homes less than 3 to 4 million or so, are probably going to hang in there, driven in large part by low interest rates. And also, these are the people who live here, who work here, who are buying and selling homes for themselves, for their families, and they're going to want to take advantage of the low interest rates and the opportunities as they see them, assuming that their job situation is okay and stable. Because remember, this is not a real estate driven downturn. It is, of course, definitely a very big deal and has impacts, but it is not a downturn and a recession that was driven by problems in the real estate market. So many of you are stuck at home realizing that your home really doesn't work for you. And as you contemplate working from home for potentially many more months, if not more, and possibly homeschooling next year, oh my God, is it crazy to think that you might be happier in a different home? Logistically, things are different now, but really, we are helping clients buy and sell and get to a place in a situation that works for them. So if you have questions, please message me anytime. Just as for the past 18 years, we are here to help our San Francisco clients buy and sell homes as quickly, as easily, and as profitably as possible. Reporting from the home office, this is Danielle Lazier, and I will talk to you soon.